Hello.
Hello.
We're ranking shonen main characters.
It's kind of like that one time I watched anime.
True. I mean, for some reason Light Yagami is here and Lelouch,
Light
but they're not
Yagami is my favorite shonen
they're
protagonist.
not shonen, they're seinen. They're seinen. Okay. First,
I think they're my
I'm
favorite shonen.
so sorry, but I don't know who that is.
What do you? That's clearly my favorite character.
Okay, I'm just gonna read the ones I don't know all the way to the bottom. I feel like I know him. I definitely should, but I don't. Um, and I believe that's it. So first we got Asta. Where should we put Asta?
Um, I really like Asta, like A tier.
A tier, yeah. Asta is what every man should be. I don't have magic. Time to go on the grind mindset.
Extremely loud.
ah.
Time to-
Have you seen the dubbed Asta actor?
They must hate their
For the
their
first-
vocal cords must actually hate their lives.
I heard the dub Asta actor for the first 20 episodes. It sucks. He's like no, not like the show
You can
just
hear
sucks.
him dying.
The show just sucks because of him. Because they make him scream the entire time.
Well, it has to
Ah.
be realistic.
Next, I forget his name, but he's the main character from whatever Stray Dogs. I've been watching this
I
recently.
haven't watched it.
I've been watching it recently. He's B tier only because Danzai steals the show. He's okay, to put you into perspective, he has his senior is basically Gojo.
That's kind of awesome. Anyone like Joe is awesome.
Detective Conan, never watched it, but I'm putting it in F tier because it literally has 1,000 episodes and almost 500 of them are filler. That's the most filler ratio of all anime.
You want to talk about Boruto?
No, Boruto's technically not all filler because it's mixed. Because I found out that website. Well, no, that website. You know the website that does like filler list. You know that?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
not real because they basically it's counted as filler if they add like a bit from that's not in the manga. So technically, most of Bleach, every single episode of Bleach: A Thousand Year Blood War would be considered filler since it's not since they add stuff that they want to put in manga but it's not in it.
See?
Deku.
Deku's S tier. He's literally the guy from Fortnite.
He is the guy from Fortnite, but unironically, I'm say A tier. If we're
Yeah.
talking about current Deku, season one,
Current Deku-
season one is D tier. Actually, season one
season
C
one
tier.
Deku sucks.
No, season one Deku's C tier. Season two Deku's F tier.
I hate season 2 Deku.
He's so annoying. Season three Deku is a bit more tolerable for B
Happened in
tier.
Season 3.
Season four Deku's probably again B tier. Season five goes down to F tier just because of the animation, but season six Deku has been pretty good because he got into his edgy arc. Edward is S tier. Edward.
But his name's Edward.
Yeah, but he's from Full Metal Alchemist, and that's a great show.
I heard everyone loves the ending where they go to Nazi Germany.
Oh no, that's the wrong ending. You're thinking of the what was it? The original Full Metal Alchemist ending, not Brotherhood, because they ended it before the manga.
I thought everyone liked Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Yeah, that's the one that has the second highest rating on my anime list, next to Attack on Titan.
Now, why do you hate him? Is he just a bad character?
No, I said S tier.
Oh, I thought you said F tier. I'm like,
No, I said S tier. Shinra.
B, C, A.
I'm
One
gonna
of those.
say A because I read the manga, and Shinra's cool.
He is cool.
Also, he has a really good character. Gintoki is S tier. He comes from the best show, the most base show, Gintama, where they make a filler about where they put a filler arc inside of a filler, or a filler episode inside of a filler arc, complain about how hard it is to make filler. Also, the show's just really good in general, the action and the comedy, which is strange to me that Gintama has action. It could have worked as a pure comedy show, but it worked the other way. Also, they're not afraid of copyright.
How often have they copyrighted?
A lot. They literally did the One Piece opening, but just replaced the characters with Gintama and the One Piece characters' outfits.
That's so
He
awesome.
literally goes Super Saiyan. Like, not they say Super Saiyan. They do so much stuff that should be copyrightable. He
Well, they're
uses
really
the
Gintama.
Rasengan.
He's literally Gintama.
He is Gintoki. Also, do you know Gintama means silver ball? Silver balls.
Yes.
Goku's S tier.
Goku literally hates me. Goku. He's literally the guy from Fortnite.
Goku is great. Who doesn't like Goku? He's really the most iconic character. You know, okay, listen to this sentence real closely. He was the 6th most searched person of 2022. Notice how I said person.
Yeah.
The
'cause
five,
no one,
pe- the
celebrities are stupid. Goku's
the
cool.
5 people above him were all celebrities, and one of them was Kanye. So, and it's how. I want you to think of this. Over 7.6 billion people in the world got searched through over Goku, or got searched under Goku.
Because Goku's better.
Goku's better. Gon Freeze. I like Hunter x Hunter. I don't like Gon though. He's C tier. To be fair, I haven't caught up with the manga, but I also kind of don't want to. Because I don't want to read the essay manga. Do you?
I don't read. I
Well,
can't
that's
read more
true.
than a sentence at a time.
Well, you're literally you've seen a page of the Hunter x Hunter manga, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not reading all that.
You don't
Also,
feel like it.
Killua's better anyway. I forgot his name. I think his name's like Hinata or something, from the main character from everyone's favorite show, Haiku.
Well, Haiku is everyone's favorite show.
Haiku sucks. I'm sorry. It is just not okay. I think it's probably like okay, but the reason I say it sucks is because it's so overhyped for what is literally volleyball. If people weren't like, oh my god, this is such a great anime, it's like went top 10, or there weren't all those people who tried out for volleyball in middle school or high school after watching Haiku, I probably would have at least enjoyed the show. So
That's cool, but the power of friendship.
that is the power for. Also, I have to make a new tier, 5 S's, because the best anime main character of all time, Ichigo, has shown up.
Yeah, Ichigo feels like it.
Ichigo is the best. He's just special compared to most of these characters too. Think of all the characters that in here that train to get stronger, right?
Ichigo feels like it.
No, Ichigo fights to get stronger, and not because he wants to, but because he has
fight with
to.
schizophrenia.
Yeah, he has to fight. He's the most unique. He's probably the most unique protagonist out of all of the Shonen MCs, because everything down to his motivation is different. Well, his motivation is kind of the same as other people, but it's his sole motivation.
Friends, but it's kind of like he's cool.
It's his only motivation, and that branches out into everything. Every big villain Ichigo fights is to save his friends, because eventually he considers the people of the Soul Society as friends. And that's how 1,000 Years of Blood War happened.
The power of friendship.
True. And also White Zangetsu's based.
That's true.
Kirito from Sword Art Online. See, if we're talking about part 1 Sword Art Online, then he's an A
We're
tier.
talking about the Excalibur arc.
If we're talking about the Excalibur arc, he's F- tier. That arc is awful. Okay, part 1, he's A tier. Part 2, he's C tier. He kind of didn't know what was going on. Gun Gale, he was S tier. Or the Excalibur, he was F-.
For what? For what purpose?
For everything. That Mother's Rosario, he showed up for like half an episode in total, so he was C tier. And then after that he redeemed himself in all of Alicization being B tier. Probably because Alicization just removed all the women and said, we're gonna focus on story again.
That is true.
I
have not watched it, but
See,
I believe you.
I forgot what his name is, but I know he's from Kuroko no Basket, and that show's based, and I also know his powers to become invisible on the basketball
I
court.
know he has basketballs.
My favorite part of Kuroko no Basket was they all have special powers that don't make sense. I can become invisible. I can copy anyone's playing style. And next is Lelouch from Code Geass S tier. He is great.
That's my favorite show I've watched.
You have to watch Code Geass.
It's on the list. Give me a fucking...
You guys don't want to see the list I made for him. Light Yagami.
My favorite. He's my favorite shonen protagonist.
See, he's my favorite shonen. Well, I'm gonna put him right next to Lelouch because neither of them are shonen protagonists. Light is the only thing that carries Death Note after L dies.
No, I think it's near.
I don't think it's near. I don't think anyone's ever said my favorite Death Note character is near.
It's me.
He is Kmart L. Kmart.
No, he's Wish.com L.
What's like an off-brand Wish? Whatever that is, that's the version of him. Luffy! Luffy's S tier.
He's S tier. He's stupid. I mean,
who doesn't love Luffy?
He's so smart. I love him.
Luffy is just lovable. His he wants to become the king of the pirates. And who doesn't want to become the king of the pirates?
He wants to find the One Piece.
He does want to find the One Piece. Luffy's whole character is good. He does train he kind of trains. Would you consider he only trains? Okay, he's like Ichigo where he only trains if he has to.
My favorite part is when he trains to become rubber.
True.
Trust me.
He does train to become rubber. Trust me. He trained to use Gum Gum Pistol. I think it's funny to me that Luffy probably chose the worst co-captain possible. While I love Zoro, he's my favorite character in One Piece, even over Luffy. If Zoro was captain, actually, how was he a bounty hunter by himself?
He feels like it.
He knew where to go? Zoro, you're obviously a top-level bounty hunter. So what happened?
He just started killing people, and then he was like, "Oh, you have a bounty? That's crazy."
That is true. Next is the Meliodas from the 7 Deadly Frames. He's D tier. He's from the 7 Deadly Frames. I don't think I can get anyone that show except Bon S tier. Because Bon's based and everyone else is. Again,
I don't think they need more frames.
Actually, Escanor and Bon are the only good characters.
I've seen clips from 7 Deadly Frames, and I think it's fine.
The funniest thing is those are all from season 3+, because season 1 has good animation, and season 2, which is 3 episodes long, or 2 episodes long, so it's just an OVA, 2 OVA episodes, was good. Next we have Nagisa from Assassination Classroom. I say B tier.
B tier. I don't think anyone's like, wow, that's really my favorite Assassination Classroom character, but they're good for
everyone's favorite character was Koro Sensei.
That's very true.
It was either Koro, and then second was Karma. Actually, second was Karma. Third was the what was his name? The police dude, the government dude, who was one of their teachers.
Oh yeah, I feel like it. I'm here.
I'm here. Next we got Yukimoto from Yu-Gi-Oh! It's time to duel his way into S tier.
He is awesome. If Joey Wheeler wasn't there, he would genuinely be my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh!
That's true. My favorite character is Kaiba, but I also love Yugi. Yugi is just... Yu-Gi-Oh! Is like the staple of all... I feel like Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a staple of all childhoods. And even then, the show was like... Yeah, it was for kids, but it also wasn't for kids if you rewatched it. Like, Yugi's grandfather almost dies because they play cards.
That's my my favorite part is when imagine having like a funeral and he's like he died playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
No.
He pulled out the blue eyes white dragon, and what was he supposed to do? He had a bad hand.
Also, they make a card game look so cool.
Yeah.
In that show, and Yugi's just great. His personality is like serious, and like his pendulum that brings him into like Egyptian god mode or whatever. Next we got Naruto Uzumaki. Believe it.
What if he does not believe it?
I say A tier. What do you think?
Yeah, I'd say so too. I don't like beginning Naruto, but
I don't. Okay, yeah, I don't like part 1 Naruto as much. Shippuden, he does get a lot better. Mainly because I think the problem was part 1 Naruto didn't get good for me until the Sasuke retrieval arc.
And then
filler.
Well, there's something after the Sasuke retrieval
Yeah,
arc.
no, I don't. Yeah, I don't wanna talk about that. Sasuke retrieval arc, he gets good, and then the filler, they bring him back. And then Shippuden, he gets a lot better. But I think my problem with him is that there are like 10 more characters in Naruto that I like more than Naruto.
And 9 of them are Uchihas.
I think 4 of them are Uchihas. Next, Natsu from Fairy Tail.
Is Natsu really the main character?
Well, they say he is.
I don't think there is a main character in Fairy Tail.
That's true. Actually, you're wrong. It's the cat. What's his name
That's
again?
That's true. Happy.
Happy. Natsu's B tier. Mainly because I haven't caught up to Fairy Tail. I think I watched like
till episode 200. My favorite part is when he just figures out he can use lightning afterwards, after being trapped for years. Like I just figured it out.
I think I got like a bit into it and then stopped, and I been seeing like
the first anime I watched when I was a 6-year-old because there was pretty colors.
The first one I watched was, I think the first anime I ever watched was Dragon. Actually, it was Transformers, the original, or in Pokemon.
Well, Pokemon.
It was Transformers, Voltron, Dragon Ball, One Piece, Naruto, Bleach.
I see.
And then it went up from there. Rin from, what was this show called? The devil one, where he's the devil's kid or whatever.
That
Blue Exorcist.
Oh yeah, that was I really like Blue Exorcist.
I like season 1.
I wish they made a 3rd season.
No, they're making a 3rd season. Season 2 is what?
It wasn't awful.
It wasn't awful. I just felt like nothing really happened in season 2.
Yeah, it was nothing happening until the last 2 episodes.
Exactly. Like I'm pretty sure they're making a season 3, but he's A tier.
I hope they do.
I like his whole character.
Yeah, I really like him.
I don't like not a comic. What's Kill la Kill? I don't like Kill la Kill. I'm gonna say that now.
I haven't watched it. I don't know why he hates it.
I don't hate it. It's another show I feel like is overhyped.
I see.
What's her? I even forget. I forget the main character. It's like, no, I had a name in my head. It starts with an A. I remember.
It starts with an A. We're getting somewhere.
To be fair, I haven't watched Kill la Kill in ages, so if I watch it again, I probably like it more. I think my dumb brain probably couldn't just appreciate some of the stuff because I was probably like 6th grade. So I'm gonna put this. What's her name again?
6th grade, you're at the peak of brain.
6th grade is when you're at the peak of dumbness. Saitama. Where do you put Saitama? S tier, of course. Saitama's based. I've been reading the manga, and okay, I'm gonna say this now. My hot take. By for some reason, hot take. Goku beats Saitama without a doubt. There is no facts to prove that Saitama beats Goku. And any facts they use is that he broke into like an alternate dimension or something, which Goku also does himself. Goku created a galaxy through power, so I don't want to hear any. I want to hear a thing. I will say it is possible that Saitama does get stronger than Goku eventually. It is definitely a possibility because he does have to fight God soon. But depending on how strong God is in One Punch Man is how strong Saitama is. Because right now he's at multi-galaxy level. Literally, Ichigo is stronger than Saitama.
Ichigo feels like it.
Ichigo does feel like it. The main character from Food Wars. Where I like to call it Sus really Wars. Is it a shonen?
I don't think it is.
Hold on. Is Food Wars
I
shonen?
haven't watched it. I'll watch it when
It
I
is.
feel like
It's a shonen. You see, he's A tier because he's based. My favorite things when he joins his.
I haven't watched it yet, but
Okay, also want to tell you, this is all I'm not gonna spoil. This is all I'm gonna tell you. When he first joins a school,
spoil it. It is cooking. I don't want to spoil it, but he does kind of cook.
The one of the first, when he first joins his school, the big thing he says to the entire student body is that he's a better cook than all of them, and they all suck, and he's gonna destroy them. He becomes an egoist in cooking.
Is he like the guy from Blue Lock?
Is he really the main character from Soul Eater?
Soul? I feel like the main character
is the girl. Yeah. But anyway, he's based.
Named after him.
Huh?
Well, the show's named after him, so.
That's true. But he is awesome, so A tier. Tanjiro. What do you think of Tanjiro?
I think he's a lot like Tanjiro.
I think he's B tier. What do you agree with that?
I do agree with that.
I say B tier because I don't know. It's just like the Hashira. I think the thing with Demon Slayer in general is that Tanjiro is there for the entire series, and they switch off like the side characters a lot, so that the side characters are somehow more memorable.
Yeah, I don't think Tanjiro does anything that makes me be like, oh wow.
Well, no. In the last arc he does.
His powers are cool, but
his powers are. In the last arc he does. Well, no, he does a bunch of memorable things. I just think it's the fact that rotating off like the Hashiras and stuff was such like a good idea because they stood out so much whenever they were there.
Yeah. You're like, I don't care about Tanjiro. He's been there for how long? About this new guy.
It's not. Well, it's not that you don't care for Tanjiro. It's like I care for Tanjiro, but these people are new. They're exciting. They're different. That's why Muchiro is my favorite character. Because he was there for. To be fair, he was there for 2 consecutive arcs, or 3 if you count the training arc. But he kind of just made a cameo in that. I forget his name, but the main character from Akame got killed. I say C tier.
I like him.
I like him, but I like Akame better. We'll settle up.
I choose the person that gets an episode of screen time.
Okay, we'll put B tier, fine. Oh. I forget. He's the main character from Hitman Reborn, and he's based. You should watch Hitman. People should watch Hitman.
My God,
no. Okay, no. I'm just saying this in general. I'm saying this in general. Hitman Reborn is a show that people are gonna drop super fast because the first. I'm trying. Stop. No, I'm not explaining this just to you, because the first like 50 something episodes of Hitman Reborn is like awful comedy, if you get it right.
I'm not.
But just skip like.
But it's good after the 50th episode.
Yeah, you can just skip most of that though, because most of it is unimportant. Basically, just watch him getting his powers, when he meets the characters, and then just skip to the serious arcs, because that's all that you need to know. Because after that, it becomes one of the best shonen series of all time. Like, it's a gem.
Okay.
Without,
Maybe,
okay,
how
wait, no, I'm
long
just
is
say
it?
something.
I don't want to watch
It's
anything
like,
too long.
it's like, actually, I think it's like 200 or something. Not even. It's not
that
even
long.
200. But yeah, but I'm saying just skip all the like comical arcs that they don't introduce characters. So you're skipping like 25% of the show.
Okay.
Because without that, it's an S tier. But with that, it's probably like a, or no, without that, it's a 9 out of 10 show. With it, it's like a 8 out of 10 show. Only because that holds it back. But he's S tier. Also, he's a mafia crime boss leader. So
Is he like Giorno Giovanna?
he is he is the original Giorno Giovanna. Actually, no, he came out after. I forget. Yato, I saved the best for last, or the second best for last. Yato from Noragami is SSSSS tier with Ichigo.
I too love that anime. I haven't watched.
How have you not watched Noragami? Do you know what Noragami is?
Huh?
How? I just want to say how. Noragami is one of the biggest anime of all time. It's one of the highest rated of all time too.
Blue Lock.
Oh, Isagi's not on here. I'll rank him after. But Yato is, all you have to know is he is funny. His entire character thing is that he wants to become rich.
You can put it on the list.
He's a god and he wants to become rich because he's a poor god. But then you go into his whole backstory, and his whole backstory is actually pretty like deep and stuff for this like goofy character. Basically, he's just like this really special god. That's what I'm gonna call it. But he is alongside Ichigo as one of my favorite.
Retarded?
Huh? Yeah, kind of. Kind of. Let's just put this. His goal is to build a shrine for himself since he's a god and there's none for him. And he has $400,000 saved up, but then he's there's this point he's like, you had $400,000 saved up? He's like, yeah, but I spent it all on these really cool objects that this lady on the side of the road said would give me good luck.
That's awesome.
It's awesome. And
Okay,
also, he fights cool. He uses like a katana, then gets 2 katanas. And I also like his whole character arc. And I think that's the official anime main character
I have
tier list.
watched all of these, I promise.
You have not watched half of these. I know there are some you're gonna like more than others. I actually have a question. I'll ask this off thing though. Actually, so, well, I'll finish that video real quick. This is the official anime Shonen MC tier list. Also, Isagi's S tier. I forgot to mention that because he's gonna scream vile stuff at you if you don't pass him the ball.
Give me the ball.
So that's it. This is the main character tier list. You cannot disagree. And is that the? No, it's not the dude from Strikes the Blood. Hopefully not. But anyway, goodbye. See y'all.
Bye.